Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. I hope you're well, Caps. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And this is, of course, your reading for mid-April 2025. Capricorn, in meditation, my usual meditation session with Archangel Michael, I saw someone standing on the brow of a hill in sort of battle gear, and they were punching the air almost in defiance. And they were saying to themselves, I'm just going to seize the day. I'm just going to seize the day. So, Cappy, I don't know whether or not you are prepared to go for something. I don't know whether or not you are literally jumping into battle somehow, but you are determined to achieve something, because if you do this, it's going to enable you to progress, and there's going to be a sense of victory. I'm sure I can do this. I'm sure I can manage this. I'm going to achieve this, right? Yeah. So, my lovely Caps, here we go. This is the Vintage Tarot. If you guys want a reading, my website's down below. If you want to join the channel, the link is there too. And let's get into this. Capricorn. You're going to seize the day, Cappy. Okay. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my lovely Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Mid-April 2025. Mid-April 2025. Thank you, Michael. Okay, I can see somebody standing opposite you, Capricorn. You are, in my vision, in a suit of armor, and this person's poking at them playfully saying, Capricorn, you don't need a helmet on. Capricorn, you don't need to raise your sword yet, okay? Do you really need all that heavy armor on? And Capricorn, you're standing there going, yes, yes, just in case I do, okay? Just in case I do. I'm hearing the Battle of Agincourt. Okay, all right. Here we go, Caps. Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, you are telling someone or a group of people that you're moving. And I think you're in battle gear, Capricorn, because you may feel they aren't going to like it. Yes. Yes, Page of Cups. I'm really sorry. You're not going to like this, but I'm moving. I'm relocating. Capricorn, you may even be relocating to another country. You may be nervous about admitting this to parents. It may be you're having to tell a partner you have a child with. It may not make it easy in terms of maybe seeing a child, but you want to do it. You're seizing the day, Capricorn. In the past, with the Wheel of Fortune, there was a fated turn of events, and something happened, Capricorn, which put a seed in your mind. I could move in another direction. I could do this. But you didn't do it in the past because either it was going to be way too complicated or it was going to cost too much money. I think, Cappy, after that time, you sort of accepted defeat somehow. Wow, yes, 9 of Wands. You accepted defeat. All right, it's going to take too much time, energy, effort, money. Got to stay in this old cycle. But wow, you kept looking at this opportunity. I really, really, really want to go for this, but you didn't. It could be, Cappy, you wanted to do the right thing, in inverted commas. It could be that you felt it wasn't the right time, but you didn't forget about an opportunity that was sort of given to you in the past. What you're thinking about, guys, is the Hierophant. You may be needing to break the news to a Taurian, or what you're thinking about now is, I'm going to do this, but the way I'm going to do this is to stand my ground and then follow the traditional process. I'm not going to try and rush this. I'm not going to try and do this sort of on the quiet. I'm not going to pretend that this is just an idea I've had yesterday and I'm doing it. No, I'm going to be open and honest to everyone involved. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I'm ready to do this. I keep hearing, I want to seize the day. Okay. In the immediate future, Caps, yes, Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You know you want to do this. It's going to mean severing the tie with people around you. It may be a rather complicated process. You may even be, if you're actually physically moving, Cappy, which is what I think this is, you know, you're having to cancel Wi-Fi, water, electricity, gas. You're going to have to speak to the council office and say, I'm no longer going to be paying council tax. You're going to have to speak to your insurance company. I mean, you know, there's a lot involved. But you're so ready now to do this. It may be financially things are easier for you. It may be that you've been pushing this thought away for the longest time and you just can't cope anymore, realizing that unless you jump on this opportunity now, it's just going to disintegrate. It's just not going to be available in the next few months. In your fears, guys, is the Fool. You could be fearing telling an Aries for some of you, or you could be fearing this is a little bit risky. But you want to do this, Caps. You want to do this. Okay, Page of Swords. Somebody isn't going to like this. Somebody is going to say to you, actually, Cappy, I don't approve. I don't agree. Could be somebody you have a child with. Or Capricorn, it could be your child, right? Mom, Dad, I really don't want to do this. I feel as if I'm connecting with a single Cappy. Either you're a masculine with a baby mama or you're a single mom and you're talking to your child's father, but you're leaving the area. In your hopes, Capricorn, is the Sun. Guys, hoping that you're simply going to move into a place of happiness. Beautiful. Now that's also global travel. So Capricorn, I think the message is very clear. You are hoping to change direction. And the outcome, guys, oh, how gorgeous is the Two of Cups. Capricorn, you are embracing an opportunity to be with someone that you're in love with. You could have met this person a long time ago, but they lived in another country, and neither of you could face a long-distance relationship. Capricorn, you're deciding now that you want to do this. Who am I kidding? I'm still in love with this person. I'm going to do this. You may be moving to their area, Cappy. That's how I feel about this. Clarification for you. Three of Swords. Oh. You've been feeling heartbroken, Caps, because you felt this was going to be impossible. You may also have felt heartbroken that you two live so far apart. The High Priestess. So, Cappy, this is either you, very intuitive, not saying anything but feeling heartbroken, or you may have felt heartbroken about a Pisces or a Cancerian. Simply that. Whoever is saying to you, I don't think this is a good idea, or I'm not happy with this. Ten of Wands. Okay, they're very burdened. Either, Capricorn, this is someone that you had a child with, and they may deep down have always been wondering whether or not you two are going to get back together again, but now you're confirming you're moving to another country, far away from them. I think they're realizing that you had no plans to reunite, and they're a bit shell-shocked and they're a bit cross. Yes, yes. The World, yes. They're not happy because you're moving far away, Cappy, but you're moving far away to be with somebody that you're in love with. I mean, that's very clear. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, you are making a slow, stable offer to commit. Empress to an Empress. Okay, so I may be connecting with a feminine sat in her masculine, could be a same-sex connection, or a masculine. Knight of Wands. You feel a lot of passion and respect, I'm hearing. Okay, you feel a lot of passion and respect for this woman. And I think, Capricorn, you have been dreaming about being with her while sitting in another country or sitting in another state. You guys lived a long way apart. So you're seizing the day, my Caps. You feel it's time. Your mindset is, I either do this now or I forget all about this. And the thought of forgetting all about this just turns you cold, so you're jumping in. Okay. So my Caps, you are about to make a very big move. You're going to have to potentially apologize to someone you might have a child with here. It may be it's been a difficult decision to make. You're going to miss your child, right? But this is your chance of a brand new life, and it's your chance of happiness, Capricorn, and you're grabbing it with both hands. You're about to have a conversation with someone to say, I'm really sorry, but I'm leaving. You know they're not going to like it. You're going to say to this person, it wasn't easy to make this decision, but you feel you're ready for a brand new start. And you're going for it, Capricorn. 7 of Pentacles. You've been looking at past mistakes. You may have kept in touch with this person from the past, but made it very clear to them you couldn't make the major decision to actually move to be with them. It might have been, you know, heart-wrenching. The Devil, this is you guys. You may have been a bit obsessed about the past. What about? Maybe, Cappy, you were thinking it's going to cost too much. And this is you thinking, well, I could have done it, but I didn't want to spend the money, right? Back then. Or this is you thinking, I was obsessed with holding back from this person because I didn't want a long-distance relationship. What you're realizing now, Caps, is you are totally ready to do this. Yes. You are going back to the past to build a relationship with this person. Because you miss them, Capricorn. 5 of Pentacles is, I can't cope with this anymore. I miss this person. I'm doing this. You know, Cappy, it's going to take some money. You're fully aware of that. You are happy to sacrifice. I don't think you were in the past, because you just can't imagine your life without this person. I don't think they have any idea, Capricorn, at this point of time that you're deciding to do this. So they may be a little bit shocked to see you turn up. In the past with the Wheel of Fortune, you met this person and it just felt right. It felt right. It felt like fate. It could even be the way you met. You've got it burned on your memory, Capricorn. It's as if you knew when you first met this person that they were the one for you. But there was a problem because of the distance. You guys may have had a few passionate nights together. Yeah. You fell in love with this person, Capricorn, very, very quickly. Wow. And I think with the 3 of Pentacles, after you met this person, you talked very seriously to friends of yours or even family members about what you should do. I've met this person, I feel this connection, what would you do, right? After that time, Cappy, you try to forget about them because they live too far away. You didn't know each other well enough for you to make a really big, expensive move to be with them. It was just, I'm hearing heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Yeah. This is someone sat in the 9 of Pentacles. This is somebody independent. This is somebody who's very strong. This is somebody in control of their own life. The Hangman could have been a Pisces or a fellow Earth sign. We've also got air here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You saw things differently with this person, Capricorn. It's as if you thought, I could build a life with this person. I could build a life with this person. This is my person, right? Yes, you felt that if you two, I'm hearing, joined forces, you just live a very happy life. But, I'm hearing but, okay. Other people, Capricorn, may have said, God, what are you doing? You've just met this person, you had a few days with them, and you're talking to us about the fact that you think you want to move to their area to make this really work. Seriously? Are you mad? It could be you spoke to your parents about them, or your brothers and sisters, or someone like that, or your best mate. And they may have said, Cappy, you know, it was probably just lust. Forget all about it. But you couldn't forget about this person. I think you two were meant to meet, and you kind of knew that you were supposed to be together. What you're thinking about now is, I'm ready to do this step by step. I'm ready to follow a traditional path. I want to do this the right way. I don't want to just jump in like a fool and say, hey, remember me? I thought I'd sort of consider getting a job in your area. No, you've planned this out in your mind very carefully. What you're going to say, how you're going to begin the process and all that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah. 8 of Cups. You're heading off, Capricorn, on a new adventure. Goodness me. You could be heading towards a Scorpio. You're determined to change your life. And you feel you're divinely guided to do this. Saggy energy. You feel, Cappy, this is what you're meant to be doing. You're sitting in fear. Yes, sure. Gosh, look at these major arcana. Cancerian energy, Sag energy, Scorpio energy. But it's as if you know deep down that you're supposed to be doing this. So you're telling yourself, okay, from other people's points of view, this sounds a bit crazy, but I know that it's not deep down. So guys, in the immediate future, we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is you having a very straight conversation with someone. It could be the mother of your child, or it could be someone younger in your family. What you're saying to them is, I know this is a bit of a shock for you, but this feels so right. They're a little bit antsy about this. They got their back turned to you. They may say something a bit cutting. What they're actually feeling, Capricorn, is a sense of heaviness because they feel that once you've gone, you're not going to be back. Now, this could simply be a family member who always expected you to be there for them, live very close to them. Or this, Cappy, could be someone you have a child with who always wondered whether or not you two would reconcile, and what they're realizing is, very clearly, you're in love with somebody else, and so you're moving to another area. Now, I don't know, Caps, you may not tell this person you're moving to another area because of someone you want to be with. You may feel you'd want to keep that to yourself for sort of good relations with this person. But they may get the gist, Cappy. If this was somebody you were connected with in the past romantically, what they'll realise is, well, you wouldn't be moving so far away from them if you wanted to reconcile with them in the future. So they will get the gist of this. They will understand. They will know. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords for my Cappies? Thank you, Michael. June the 12th. All right. I know, guys, it's mid-April. I'm hearing June the 12th. He's pointing forward. He's pointing forward. I'm hearing someone on the phone saying to somebody else, yes, it's a one-way ticket. All right, Cabby, you are on the move. You're on the move, guys. Let's have a look at what you're saying to this person who's not going to like it. They're not going to like it. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I think you're going to admit here that you met someone in the past and you were very, very happy in that connection. And with the 6 of Pentacles, you know this will be an equal give and take relationship. Wow. Gosh, 4 of Wands? I don't know, Cats, if you have an idea of moving in with this person once you've moved to their area, but you seem to be relaying all this to whoever this is. I don't know, Cats, whether or not this is a baby mama, and this is you thinking, I actually want to make it very clear to this person I'm not going to be reuniting with them romantically in the future. You may be just coming out with the truth, which might shock them. Yeah, King of Pentacles. You're sitting in masculine energy. What you're saying to this person is, I've got the finances to do this. What else are you saying to them? Eight of Pentacles. I'm wanting to put the work into the connection with this other person. Wow, Cappy, you are just speaking it like it is. Because what you're saying to this person is you're very unhappy without them. I mean, this is just you being cards on the table, Caps. Yes, I mean, whoever you're speaking to, there's no qualms in you telling this person exactly how you're feeling and what you're wanting to do here. Yes, you're leaving, Chariot. Yeah, you're explaining to someone here why you are leaving. Because you want to be with your wish come true. You want to move forwards and sit in a place of happiness. So you could be detaching from an Aquarian or a Cancerian, or you could be moving towards a Cancerian or an Aquarian here. What is this person's energy? What are they going to say? Knight of Swords. They're not going to be happy. Ooh, no. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's them saying, what the hell do you think you're doing, Capricorn? What the hell do you think you're doing, Capricorn? Yeah. Cappy, this is someone who's going to admit that they still love you, okay? We've got the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands, yeah. I mean, Capricorn, what this person's saying to you is, I've held feelings for you for a long time. I've been standing at crossroads for the longest time. I almost feel this person's been waiting at crossroads for you to reunite with them. I think this is a baby mama, Cappy. Or could even be a very close friend of yours that you used to date, who always hoped that you two would be together. This person isn't happy, my Caps. No, no, no. Yes, Queen of Swords. Okay. This is a female who is, I'm hearing jealous. This is a female who is jealous. They're jealous, Cappy, of this other woman that you want to be with. They're jealous of the Queen of Wands. So Capricorn, the woman that you are planning on being with, you find very, very attractive. And your baby mama, I feel this is who this is angry. Oh, okay. So you decided to relocate to be with this other woman. All right. Well, you know, Cats, I thought that eventually we might get back together again, sort of thing. No. What is this person saying? I'm shocked you're doing this. I'm so floored you're doing this. Scorpio energy, Aries energy. The Strength card. The Queen of Wands could be a Leo, could be an Aries, could be a Sag. This is someone, Capricorn, who I think has held back from you for quite a long time. But this is someone who always hoped that you would reach out to them and say, hey, should we get back together again? And you never did. What is the energy between you? Judgment. Judgment. You are making a serious life-changing decision to go for your happiness, Capricorn. It's simply time for you. And look at these major arcana. The angels are surrounding you at this time. What they're saying to you is, this is the right decision because you're acting from your heart space, Caps, you know? All right? You're hoping to sit in the energy of the sun, of course. You may be hoping to step off the plane and find yourself in a warmer country. You could be heading to a warmer state if this is a very big country. With the Two of Cups, you are simply wanting to be back with the person that you fell in love with, Capricorn. I mean, it's as simple as that, right? So guys, shall we have a look at what's going to happen between you and this person when you get there? So guys, this is you getting to this airport. You may be checking into a hotel. I think as soon as you sort of unpacked and sort of got yourself together, you're going to be messaging this person, and you may simply say to them that you're there. You didn't want to tell them before because you didn't know if you were really going to be able to do this, but you want to see them. So this is you arranging to meet this person for a drink. You could say to this person, okay, I'll meet you in the hotel lobby where I am, or I'll meet you in this particular bar or restaurant. You're very nervous, Cappy, but you're asking this person to meet you. 8 of Wands. Yes. So what's going to be happening, Caps, when you meet up with them face to face? Oh, you may have a little gift for them. You might have brought them a gift from your state or your country, or you might simply be turning up with a present. Wow. The Hermit. You're going to say to them, Capricorn, that you've been doing a lot of thinking about them, about how you met in the past, about your feelings, about what you want for the future. And you want this person in your future. I mean, very simple, Cappy, you know. They could be a Virgo. You could be getting together with a Virgo, my Caps. 8 of Swords. You're going to tell this person this was not a flip decision. You've been considering doing this for quite a long time. Wow. You actually created a plan of how you were going to do this, when you were going to do this. You may have said to this person, it's taken a lot of organisation. Wow. Capricorn. And you are stepping into the energy of the Emperor, my Caps. And this is so beautiful, guys, because what you're hoping for is to come together with an Empress, right? You're hoping your ships are going to come in with an Empress. So, Cappy, this could be you knowing that this person is your true divine feminine. And this is you following your heart, my Caps. I think you're going to say to this person you had to juggle money. You were thinking very carefully about this because this was a major decision. But this is when the penny's going to drop. This is when they're going to come to understand, Cappy, that you're not just there for an elongated holiday. You're there on a one-way ticket. You're not going home again, you know? I think they're going to be super excited, my Caps. Yeah, Page of Wands. They're going to be very excited about this. I mean, this for them is wonderful news. They may have wondered about you too, wondered whether or not you'd ever have the courage to bite the bullet and actually move. And this is you saying to this person, well, at the moment, I'm staying in a hotel. I got to find somewhere to live. Or you may even suggest to this person that you two find somewhere to live together, although you may feel it's a bit early to do that. But Caps, you've taken the plunge because you know this is right. And I think you're really serious, guys. I think you're really serious. Yeah, this is your woman. 10 of Cups. You know this is your woman. You are going to talk to this woman about the future. You may want to talk to this woman about your child if you have a child with someone else. You may want to talk to this person about eventually moving in together. You're going to be discussing making plans for what's going to be happening in the next few weeks. You may need to get a job. You may need to look at trying to get a permanent visa or something like that. You've pushed down your fear, Cappy, and you followed your heart, and this is the result. The 6 of Wands. Victory and success, guys. Wow. What can I say, my Caps? Do we have a final message for my Caps? The 10 of Pentacles. Capricorn, this is you two building your future together. I think you're going to work in partnership to do this. I wouldn't be surprised, Capricorn, if you two in the future got married. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this is what you're hoping for. Okay, so guys, a really beautiful reading. I am leaving it there. Take care of you. And of course, I'm sending love and light your way and many blessings. Bye, Caps.